A scientific theory called the Big Bang attempts to describe and explain the general evolution of our universe. According to the Big Bang theory, the universe is approximately 14 billion years old and is thought to begun as small and hot. After its initial appearance, it inflated, expanded, and cooled, going from very small and very hot to the current size and temperature of our universe today. Prior to this moment, there was nothing. So the question of where it came from and why it appeared is still unknown. Alternatively, creationism is a religious belief stating that the universe is the creation of a supernatural being, often referred to as a god, and it attempts to explain the moment when the universe was brought into existence. Today on the Lunch Counter, we ask the question, does life exist outside of our planet?
I believe spiritually, yes.
Yeah, I think we are. Well, I mean, there are, planets and other galaxies and stars and everything, but I think we are alone. Yes, I believe that we are not alone.
There might be life outside of our planet, but we're just not technologically advanced yet. I mean, it'll probably be out there, but we just have to search some more.
Some people of, say, any number of faiths would say God created the universe for the wow factor, perhaps. Like, you look up at the stars and say, wow, like just that awe-inspiring God is so big kind of a mentality. I think that that's one viewpoint that's totally legitimate inside any one of those faiths. I think that for the universe to be that expansive, to leave it so empty, right? Like just to be rocks and just floating around. I think that even that if there was, like intelligent design around this creation, that even in some capacity there would be some life. Like even if if God were to litter these planets with animals or plant life or all this kind of stuff, that there's perhaps a theological question around salvation for these other kinds of things, which is a whole other discussion. But how long are we going to be living on this planet before, say, the second coming kind of thing? Would we be at a scientific part where we're now exploring the world or the universe, and if we were to explore it, just find a whole bunch of rocks, I would be very disappointed, to be honest.
I'm on the fence for that one. It's, that comes down to, I think, scientific and to what formed religions came up with at the beginning of time.
If you read the Bible, it says, I believe that the sun was created on the second day. So how long was the first day?
I mean, obviously, as the physicist, you probably won't be shocked to learn that I believe in the Big Bang theory because it makes quantifiable, testable predictions. So it has sort of three big predictions. Number one is that the Earth the universe is expanding, and so we see that. Number two, it predicts there should be a relic leftover radiation from the explosion that we should be able to see, and this is the so-called cosmic microwave background radiation, which has been detected at 2.7 Kelvin. You can see it everywhere to a high degree of uniformity. And the third one that it predicts is it's what's called nucleosynthesis. And based on the Big Bang model, you can very accurately predict the different relative abundances of light nuclei in the universe, right?
Laws of attraction.
Law of attraction, it's a fact for me. It's absolute, possible, it's continuous. And the more we remain fully and completely in the now is the more we attract that which we radiate to. It's like people looking for their soulmate or wanting a house or wanting to will anything, and it starts first with intent. You want to think it, and then as soon as you think it, then you put it, quote, in the ethers, and then as soon as you're open, you're not closed or blocking things off emotionally. When you're free-flowing completely in the moment, it's grabbing that which it is